Got to tell you, that is a really interesting hypothetical now. As Marcus Semien drills this ball to left field. Green is back, and this is out of here. The Rangers had a home run shower yesterday, and now two batters into the second inning, double homer, Garcia and Semien. To comebacks late in games, and we'll see as there goes another runner. It's Carter this time. Young belts it to left, and Josh Young makes it 5-0. He keeps his eyes on his own paper around third, and the Rangers lead by a nickel.
And it's the same thing. You visualize something before it even happens.
It's a fly ball to left field, pretty well struck, and this will carry up and out. Jonah Heim makes it 6-0 Texas.
Boy, Jonah Heim, it just seems like at some point he's going to do some kind of damage, and he just did it there again. And
against Gorey, get by this guy. Not a whole lot of track record between hitters and pitchers, and troublesome indeed as Contreras goes way deep, his sixth, and now each inning has featured a leadoff homer.
And a curveball right here for Mackenzie Gore. It's not hung up in the top of the zone. It's trying to go down and in and just.
Nolan Arenado gets under one. And it's into the St. Louis bullpen. Only his fourth of the year. And now it's a 5-run deficit for the Nats.
Fourth of the year, all 4 on fastballs this year. The zone might have helped out quite a bit.
Nootbaar is going to pull it down the right field line and out of the ballpark. His 6th of the year.
Those are the traveling Newts right there. Those are not boos. But challenge fastball in, and he just turns on it.
Matthew Boyd now with 8 strikeouts, a season high. Mark Vientos tries his hand, and he launches one to deep left field. Suzuki back near the wall. It's out of here. Last night it was Brett Baty hitting 2 home runs and driving in 5. Tonight it's his good friend Mark Vientos laying down his mark.
He's had too many walks, 10 in the 17 innings.
Lindor smacks one to deep right field. Tucker back on the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! Francisco Lindor puts the Mets back in front with his 9th home run of the year. 3-2 New York.
He's pretty amazing how he has the ability to get the team started and to finish games. And he does it so many different ways, but he's done it with big home runs this year. And there's one right there. Porter Hodge got the better of him last night with a double play on us.
1-2 to Nimmo, and he slugs one to deep right field. Tucker back to the warning track, back at the wall. It's out of here. Brandon Nimmo with the Mets' 2nd home run on the bottom of the 8th inning. His 8th of the year, a 2-run shot. And now the Mets have scored 4 times in the bottom of the 8th and lead the Cubs 6-2.
Well, we knew both starters would not go into the 7th or the 8th, and it became a game of the bullpens. And so far, the Mets bullpen has outpitched the Cubs, and 2 more big.
Steele got to the bag first. Here's Mookie Betts, who was singled twice and scored twice. And he hits it high in the air to right center. Still going, and Mookie has hit one into the pool area. His 3rd hit tonight. And the 2nd Dodger home run. How about Fernando?
I faced him a lot, I know that.
Freddie Freeman backs up Corbin Carroll all the way to the wall, and it's in the pool. Freeman has doubled twice in the game, and now he's homered and knocked in 3 runs. It's 5-0.
Freddie got tired.
1 year as an umpire, big league umpire, you wouldn't do it?
Oh, boy. Take a good look. You won't see this one for long. McMahon reaches the seats. Home run number 6. April showers bring May flowers.
That's the idea. Max says he's a goldfish, Drew. He's got a short memory, right? He doesn't remember April.
So Hunter Goodman at the plate. Hunter had a hit last night. Rockies had only 5. This ball driven high and deep left field. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. That's the start the Rockies were looking for.
3-run blast from Goodman.
109 miles an hour off the bat. They unceremoniously greet Nick Pivetta back to Coors Field. I'm pretty sure they probably sent a limo. He entered the game with an 18.9 ERA.
Devers slams it into deep center field. Isbell is all the way back. And those are RBIs 5 and 6 for Rafael Devers in this series. ...440 feet to straightaway center field. Workers who had a high number of unearned runs. Abreu cranks it into deep right field, and he has tied the game. That cleared the bullpen. Home run number 10 for Abreu on May the 11th, so he's well on his way to establishing a new career high this year. He had 15 all of last year.
Well, the metrics going to show that.
Well, this is really crushed. George Springer leaving the yard to the second deck. (5-1) Toronto lead.
Man, that's the fastball, the pitch he's done the most damage on this year with his revival, as you said, Goldie. That was just, he was good. I was on the attack. I was more efficient. Let's build off of that.
Barger out to right field. Addison Barger has homered. His helmet's at home plate. 8-1 Toronto.
As Locks flow.
2-1. Again has reached base with a homer, and this one is to center and deep. Martinez at the wall. He's done it again. Kyle Schwarber, second home run of the night. A huge 2-run shot here, and the Phillies behind Schwarber now lead it 3-0.
How about Kyle Schwarber? Not missing it left on.
12 homers for Kyle Schwarber, 29 runs batted in. He's reached base in 45 straight. Swing and a drive. Right field. Touch him all time. Kyle Schwarber. 13th of the year, and a no doubt about it bomb to right. 1-0 Philadelphia.
All right, this is Kyle Schwarber just
the street. The Bucks facility.
Fly ball into right, and that ball's going to carry out of here. So back-to-back home runs. Contreras goes the opposite way. Yelich went toward the line and left, and Contreras goes out to right. And Milwaukee takes a 2-1 lead.
I guess it's carrying in both directions now.
You know,
in some strikeouts. kind of set you up for success.
Fly ball back the other way. Simpson's going to the wall, and that ball is going to carry out of here. An opposite field home run on a 1-1 pitch for Yelich, his 7th home run of the year.
And I did not think off the bat that it was going to be that far gone. I didn't think it was going to get out, period.
6th double for Chapman, and now Ramos. And a breaking ball. This one, similar spot again to the gap in right center. Again, trouble. That one is going to carry. That's gone. That one off the ribbon board, second deck in right center. So Ramos homers again here at Target Field. And with one swing of the bat, it's 3-0 San Francisco.
He's got some kind of awful pop. That thing hit off, as you said, the ribbon board in the second deck there.
The more opportunities you give him, the more relaxed and confident he gets. Oh, get up here, ball!
Yes, he did. That's a 3-pointer for Yainer Diaz. Yainer hits home run number 4 of the season. That's a 9-game hitting streak and a 3-0 Astros lead.
The coach just said I got to stay on the headset for the whole entire game.
We'd be okay with that.
All right.
How about Yainer in the month of May, Joe? He has really turned it on.
Yeah, you know, when he stays in the zone and his pitches up in the, up in the zone. The first inning he chased pitches off the plate.
And Lowe uncorks one out to left center. Long way to go for Nootbaar. See you later. Opposite field bullpen shot. The Nats have finally scored in the first half of a game against St. Louis. That's number 7. And they're on the board.
Yeah, the Oppo power right here by Nathaniel Lowe. Just stay tall. Don't go out and get anything. Make it come to you and hit one down the middle of the plate.
Brooks is 0 for his last 8. Hammers this one high and deep to right field. This one back towards the wall, and that ball is gone. A home run. On a curveball, Brooks Lee has just made this a 1-run game. It's 3-2 Giants here in the 4th.
Well, I think that pink bat will be going to Liz Lee. Happy Mother's Day. Great swing right there. Gets you right back in. And all it took was one.
He said, if I trust him that much, that if he's calling for that pitch in these counts.
High riser, left center field, running out of room. Tie game. Dylan Moore, number 7.
Elko hits this one hard. Left field, going back. It is gone! Welcome to Chicago, Tim Elko. His first big league home run. And he gives the Sox the lead here in the 6th inning. First we get the Pope. We find out he's a Sox fan. Now Tim Elko.
YouTube channel at youtube.com/athletics and A's Cast Twitter at athleticscast24.
That ball is gone.
Yeah, it is.
The Wizard of A's Cast willed it that way.
That's it.
You say his name and good things appear. A J.J. Bleday home run. It's 11-2 Yankees.
Well, that's a horse of a different color. Come on in.
All of baseball. But he continues to put up good numbers. But Canning.
Crow Armstrong deep to right, and that's going to tie up the game. Pete Crow Armstrong in Flushing. Puts a dent in the team that traded him away. His 10th home run of the year to tie up this game at 1.
Yes, I was just about to say he had done a really good job of keeping the ball just below the zone or just above the zone. And that one he left in the zone. And the one thing about PCA.
A couple of sacrifices. And here's a long fly ball to right center from Henderson. Pretty deep. Paris is back at the wall. He leaps up. It's a home run. So there's the big hit the Orioles were looking for. And it's another big inning against the Angels bullpen. 4 runs for Baltimore here in the 6th. They lead it 7-2.
Yeah, 39-degree launch angle. Got it up. We talk about how the baseball will carry, and it did so right there.
Hitting second, hit third the first 2 games of the series. Now 3-1, and that's lifted high and deep to right. Ben Rice just hit a grand slam, and the Yankees now lead 10-1.
Home run then, for fun.
And he hits one out to left. And all the fun being had by Matthew Lugo. It's his first major league home run.
That was massive, too. You want some lottery numbers tomorrow?
421 feet, a no-doubter for Matthew Lugo.